So Sri Akal, I thought I would come on here and talk about how I met my husband, who is Punjabi. I'm married to a Punjabi man and I'm a Kiwi from New Zealand. So I've always found it interesting seeing other interracial relationships and marriages on TikTok. So I thought I'd kind of talk about mine. It's a story and a half, to say the least. I met my husband in 2013. We were working together at Pizza Hut, which is my first job. I think he was a shift manager at this time, and I was just freshly turned 18. So I was still in high school. It's safe to say that my husband liked me from the get-go. Whereas I was not so keen at first. I was just like, oh my goodness, this man, he just keeps messaging me. The sweetest things, of course. Like, I look back at things and I'm just like, boy, like, don't act up now. Like, I gave you a chance. Back then, he was trying for about 1 whole year, just like take me on a date and things like that. And it kind of got to a point where I was like, you know what, this guy's nice, I'm going to give him a chance. And then ever since then, we have been together. Yeah, after like me finally giving him a chance, it actually started off amazing. Like, he put me so high on a pedestal. I was like, oh my goodness, like I feel like a princess. I guess, yeah, with him being the only son in his family, that meant there was a lot of responsibilities for him back in India. I guess from the start his plan was just always to kind of live here for a few years. So his parents, where to start with? So his family didn't know about me for a couple of years, let's just say. I didn't know the seriousness of, like, you know, in New Zealand, in our schools, we obviously learn about other cultures and things like that, but I didn't realise how intense it is to be the only son. And how much responsibilities you have to carry on the family. So I didn't realise the seriousness of him dating a white girl, pretty much, a Geordie. So yeah, we were having fun for a couple of years. Like, we were young, we did some travelling, nothing crazy. And then it kind of got to a point where we were like, wow, we really love each other, like we want to be with each other. And I've always wanted to marry him. And then obviously there were some struggles because his parents really wanted him to marry a Punjabi girl. And I understand that. I completely understand where they were coming from. But at the time, my heart was like, you know, why am I not good enough? Like, I would do anything to be with this man. I've just always loved and adored him. So yeah, after a couple of years of being like, oh crap, man, this is getting pretty serious. Like, we need to kind of sort this out. Like, you know, if we're going to stay together, if we have to move on from each other, we really need to make a plan. Like, because, you know, feelings are going to get hurt. Someone's going to be hurt somewhere. So there, yeah, then it came a point of my husband trying to, like, you know, talk to his parents about me. I met a lot of my husband's friends, and they are amazing, and they've been so supportive from the start. And I learned a lot of Punjabi through them. Some words I probably shouldn't have learnt through them. But yeah, I started to love the Punjabi culture, just being around his friends, and just how much they love each other and how much they support each other, and they're always there for each other. So there were a lot of things I was learning being with a Punjabi man, and just seeing firsthand the community that they give each other, support. But yeah, so I guess now it takes us to probably like 2015, 2016. So many years ago. I'm such a different person now. But yeah, there was just, let's just say those first like 4 years were hard. Like, bro, they really changed me as a person. And then it kind of got to a point where his parents were like, yeah, look, you're going to have to marry a Punjabi girl. Like, this is the expectation we had of you before you moved to New Zealand. You were just going to be there for a couple of years, or, you know, whatever. Like, I was like, I really wanted to be with this man. Like, I have put so much into being with this man. I have learned so much about his culture. Like, I was learning this language so I could talk to his parents and just be like, hey, I'm a good girl. Yeah, it just got to a point where my husband was actually like, look, I'm so sorry. Like, I really wanted this to work, but it's just not going to work. I have to look after my family. I have to put my parents first. I was really struggling that we might not have a future together. And then, yeah, it kind of came to like 2019, and he was chasing me at the first point, and then I started chasing him. But I was so determined. I was like, I want to be with this man. I want to have a future with this man. His sister must have talked to his parents, and they kind of came to a conclusion like, okay, let's just give Brody a try. Let's see how this works out. And then COVID happened, and I actually think COVID, like horrible as it was, I guess with how things went in New Zealand with COVID and how we did, I guess New Zealand did pretty good considering. It kind of opened up his parents' eyes, and the fact that, okay, New Zealand's actually a pretty good country. Let's just give New Zealand a try. Let's give Brody and New Zealand a try. So yeah, and then we were going to get married in India, but we ended up getting married in New Zealand. We had the ceremony here. We were going to do the reception in India, which we did. And then, yeah, since then we've had 2 beautiful boys. I've been to India once. I went last year, and I think we might be going into this year. We're just, seeing how things go. I absolutely adore the Punjabi culture, and I am so thankful that it all kind of worked out. We're doing really, really good. This is Avitaj. I have another boy called Zorawa. He is 2.5, and this is Avitaj. He's just turned 5 months old. My family were always very accepting of my husband. They were happy for us to be together from the get-go. Hello. So my family's been very supportive and amazing support. I've had amazing friends as well, and I've just, since I've been in the Punjabi community, I've met some amazing people and have some amazing relationships with other women who are married to Punjabi men who are from New Zealand or Australia. So it's like if you are in an interracial relationship, unless your friends like are in the same situation, they can't really relate to a certain degree of what you're going through. Like, because if I said something to my friends like, oh, this is happening, they'll be like, wow, that's not okay. And I'm just like, no, you don't get it unless you're in an interracial relationship. There's lots of compromising. Oh my goodness. But yes, I am very happy. He is very happy. And our beautiful boys love their Punjabi family and their New Zealand family. And their Kiwi family. We have family in Australia as well. But I am very thankful for the support I got from my family and from his family. Especially my sister-in-law. I absolutely adore her. And without her, this wouldn't have been possible. I know for a fact her input was what helped his parents kind of be more open to us being together, for sure. And I wanted to also add, because some people have made comments in the past, my husband actually got permanent residency through his work. Like, he worked so hard. The amount of hours that man worked to get residency by himself is insane. So yeah, it's a small story of how we met and how we are where we are today.